And let me prove to you, on the other hand, as the Son of God who is God. Look at this. In John chapter 10, verses 29 to 30. John chapter 10, verses 29 to 30. This is the Lord. Now this is the Son of God talking. My Father who has given them to me is greater than all. Is greater than all. And no one is able to snatch them out of my Father's hand. Now look, verse 30. I and the Father are one. I and the Father are one. Have you noticed something? Not only he is saying I am one with God the Father, he puts himself before the Father. He didn't say my Father and I are one. He says I and the Father are one. Wow. Who can dare to put themselves before God unless they are God? See? So now in John 10, the Son of God is talking. And in John 14:28, it is the Son of Man talking. Because Christ is perfect God and perfect man. I think we need to go back to primary school level and we start teaching these catechism, yeah. Oh, yeah. And he follows with another question. It's all coming along. Or she argues also, this woman, in John chapter 1 verse 14. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. Now, where she says afterwards that this is a proof that Jesus is not God, but only the Word of God. So the Word became flesh. She takes that and basing it on this, trying to prove that Jesus Christ is not God. He is only the Word. He is not God. Has she read the Gospel of St. John properly? Well, I'll take you to John 1:1. In fact, we will read John chapter 1, verses 1 to 3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So where are you getting this from, my dear? The Word became flesh, and therefore he is not God, he is just the Word. Well, the Word is God according to John 1:1. And let's read further into verses 2 and 3. What is this? Who is this Word? Look at it, verse 2. He was in the beginning with God. Verse 3. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. So without the Word, who is the Word? The Logos, the Son of God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. All glory to his holy name. The Son of God is the Word. This Son of God is God himself, because the Word is God. So this God, without him nothing was made from what was made. Meaning, without Jesus Christ of Nazareth, God couldn't have created anything, because he's God. If God the Father was greater than the Son, then God the Father would have created everything. But John 1 verse 3 says, without the Logos, without the Word, nothing could have been made from what was made. So without the Son, there is no creation. And you're telling me God is only the Father? And Jesus is not God? Are you kidding yourself? My dear, my advice to you is, if you're not a doctor, do not claim to be one, because you'll be giving the wrong medication, and instead of healing people, you will make them more sick. You will destroy them.